Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 5483 Northwest Lianna Way here in Portland. We are located on the left side of the home, and I'm describing everything as if you're standing in the street looking at the front of the house. We are right behind the air conditioning unit here on the backyard side of the fence. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We do have water currently running. I just zeroed out the foot counter there at the base of the cleanout. Off we go. The line just made a couple turns there to straighten out and head out to the street. So far, we have good flow here and a nice clean sewer line. There is very, very little buildup in it whatsoever. Now, up at the top of the pipe there, we're going to come back and take a look at this on the way out, and the water's drained off. That almost has the appearance there of a broken piece of pipe at the top of the sewer line. Well, we will come back to that here in just a moment. We're transitioning into PVC pipe now. That appears to be 4-inch diameter pipe. Yeah, hole or no hole, we'll try and verify what that is. It's not affecting functionality at this point in time. If I can tell it's a hole, though, I'm going to recommend a repair on it. But it's at least not in the flow line. It's not one that's just immediately going to cause any flow problems at all. But over time it could, and if it is an actual hole, you could get roots through it, things of that nature. Now we've reached the main here at 80 feet. We're going to go locate the terminus real fast while we let the line drain out, and then we'll get a better look as we come back. So far, I mean, other than that one kind of questionable spot there, the rest of the line looks good, draining very nicely, but we'll make sure nothing's hiding underneath the water line here. Alright, I located the camera head successfully. The line terminates at the main on Northwest Lianna. Based on the locate I just took there out of the main, it looks like the line is shooting up in the dirt just to the left of the driveway. All the PVC pipe there looks great, drains beautifully, and is very, very clean. That's a test Y connection coming into the top of the pipe right there. Now that has the immediate appearance of a hole there. It looks like I can see an edge of the plastic. It almost looks like there's either tiny little roots coming through it. What I'm going to do here is to get a better view. It's kind of a hard one. You can get some optical illusions in sewer lines sometimes where you get staining that looks, you know, it just gives the appearance of a hole. But there's some edges on that that give the appearance that it's actually a hole and not just you know, strange buildup on the top of the pipe that kind of gives that, or mimics that look. So I'm going to try and put a riser on my camera head to get the camera head up closer to it to get a better view. But other than that one spot there, the rest of the sewer line here looks great. As it sits, even if it has a hole, that's not to say I wouldn't recommend it be repaired, but it is functioning very nicely because it's at the top of the pipe, not right in the middle of the flow line or the sidewall where it's letting the sewage escape. Alright, just put the riser on the camera head, which lifts it up about an inch or so. Hoping gets us up nice and close to the top of the pipe here, where it looks like it's doing what I want it to do. Yeah, that would appear to be a hole there, as best I can tell. You've got, at the very least, it's a crack. Those are root hairs poking through there. So either the plastic has been busted upward, but those are root hairs protruding through that spot there. The whole section of plastic looks like it busted outward. I think the plastic is still sitting over the top of it, but I am going to recommend a repair there. I don't know if these roots get large at times or not. I don't know if they've been cut by the homeowner because they're aware of them. Again, as it sits right now, it's not affecting functionality, but we do have roots which can progress and get larger and block the sewer line potentially. So I do recommend a repair there. I'll go mark it with white paint. I'll mention the depth here in just a moment. All right, I just went and located that. It's marked with a white X. The line actually ends up, I thought originally it ran up the side of the driveway. I'm picking the locate up underneath the driveway, about a foot or so underneath the edge of the driveway. The nice part here is that you're only, the locator is indicating between 2'10" and 3 feet deep, so it's very shallow. Now, if repairs are not done here, I would highly recommend rescoping this line. I'd especially do it at about 6 months to a year living in this house, to check for root growth there that's going to cause problems. Again, I don't know if someone's aware of these roots and they're cutting them and they're extra small right now for the inspection. I just don't know. But you certainly have it's a crack slash hole there. The plastic is just barely sitting above that. Completely, you know, so it's not just completely wide open to the dirt, but you've got roots penetrating there. So make sure a rescope is done if repairs are not performed here. Yeah, aside from that, the rest of the line we've scoped here today appears to be in great condition, has good flow, and is functioning properly at this time. All right, I'm pushing backwards here just a little bit till we get into the crawl space. At this point, we are well within the home here. We have covered all the pipe on the exterior. That stuff is in good shape.